Thank you for joining, and welcome to Let's Zwift. Today we will be completing 2 laps of the London Classic reverse course. Each group will have a time check at the beginning sprint banner of each lap. The groups will each have a time delay, with the C's 3 minutes behind the D's, followed by the B's with 5-minute delay, and the A's with a 7-minute delay. All time gaps will be registered against the C group this week. As all the groups are about to be on the road shortly, I think today will be really close between the B and C groups due to their group size. However, the D's are certain with 17 riders and should compete as well. Picking up almost 5k in for the C's, and it looks like all the groups are out of the gates with most of their groups remaining. With the flat profile of today's stage, I think keeping as many in the group as possible is going to be key to winning the day. Whoa, and looks like the B's are pushing early on. Almost 6 watts per kilogram there. Early on in the race, it's easy to push these big watts, but oftentimes the group suffers for the effort later on. And not a good sign. Looks like the B group is pushing hard, but there's 2 riders off the front. These riders are pushing big watts, but not providing any drafting benefit to the group behind. That has to be about a 6 or 7 meter gap. By comparison, the A's seem to have a nice time trial line going, and the C's have a perfect blob strung out 3 wide across the road. Here comes the first time check for the C's at the end of the lead-in. There's the banner just ahead. Looks like a big group, and this rider still is under control with a heart rate near 150. Wow, they're going to be under 11 minutes. What's it going to be? 10:50. That's pretty quick. The B's time check is right around the corner. With the short course, I reckon they need to have cut the gap by 45 seconds to be able to win today. Still a big group. They seem to have cut at least 30 seconds. They're going to stop the clock. And 10:14. They have a minute 25 second gap left of the C's. That's a bit behind where I thought they would be. Final category coming through here. They started with a 4-minute delay to the C's. Ooh, much smaller group, but they seem to be in good formation. It looks like they might set the fastest time here, just passing 10 minutes. And they stopped the clock at 10:03. That's a 3-minute, 13-second gap left to close on the C's. I reckon through the first time check, the C group is looking in really good shape. They have a lot of riders left, but the big unknown is how the D category is doing. Wow, the C's are already coming back around for the second and final time check. After this, only 5k left are suffering. Looks like they are pushing a bit harder this time through. What's it gonna be? 18:46. That's only 7:46 for the lap, and that was quick. The B's will be rolling through. Oh, and the clock pops up. It looks like it's gonna be over a minute gap. And yes, it is. It's gonna be a time of 17:39. We're still a minute 7 seconds behind the C's. They aren't going to be able to pull back that time in the final 5K. The A's coming through, and a couple riders with aero power-ups at the front. Ooh, looks like they still have a gap well over 2 minutes. What's the clock going to stop at? It's going to be a tough time. 17:09, or 2 minutes 23 seconds back. This is down to the C and D group now. I see a couple D's on the mini-map, but I haven't seen the bunch pack of D's yet. They have to still be out front. Time is running out though. Will the D's be able to take victory this week? I think it's looking like they have a shot as we approach the final kilometer. It's due time for a D victory, as the last few weeks have been dominated by the B and C categories. Oh, and with just under 2k, the C's have the leading D groups right in their sights. It can't be more than 20 meters. And here comes the catch. Let's see if the D's can hang on. If so, we will have a bunch sprint for the win. And this moment is going to be pivotal to our final outcome. Oh, and here it comes, just seconds away. Yes, it looks like some D's are immediately able to jump onto the wheels. You have to wonder how much energy the C's have left after closing down this gap. This should be a great sprint finish though. I'm wondering if any C's are going to try and break early here and put pressure on the D group. With under 1k left, I would bet on the C's for a sprint win. But why not back it up with an early attack? Oh, if only every week's chase race came down to these 2 groups sprint for the victory, that would be must-watch Zwifting. Let's go into the C's big screen and see the last 500 meters. Looks like the C's are on the front. Some of the D's are in prime sprint position, but what do they have left in the legs? Approaching 400 meters, and no one is opening up their sprint yet. Looks like they're gonna wait till the final 200 meters maybe. Oh, as it hits 300 meters, the C is going all out, and a couple more C's follow. Is it too early? 200 meters, and it looks to be all C's at the front, and I think they are gonna do it. No D's seem to have the power. I think the C's will take it. Yes, the minimap in the top right makes it look like it was the C's. Let's check the results after the A's and B's finish. The B's are gonna roll through here, not far behind, but in 3rd place. And finally, the A's with the smallest group on the day are gonna roll through for 4th. If you are an A watching this, please feel free to come out next week. We need more and would like to take a win. If you are any other category rider, please join as well, as this race is commonly won by all groups out on the road. Here come the results. And yes, it's confirmed. The C's just took the victory by 4 seconds.